Hey there, Weather Geeks. It is weather for Weather Geeks on this Monday. I've got a special guest with me today. It
Hello,
is
everyone.
weekend weather guru Mike Joyce joining us here on this Monday. And Mike, you had a pretty quiet weekend here in the weather department. Not
We
much.
did, yeah, not a whole lot to discuss, at least here. So, but,
And that's always a good thing. Might
right,
make for kind of a boring day sometimes.
a little bit. Sometimes I like a little bit of excitement in there, but
You need a little excitement in your life sometimes.
right, yeah,
We'll have plenty of that this winter, no doubt.
that's for sure.
Wanted to start out today by taking a look at the past, and what we're looking at here is a map showing the temperature departures from average so far this month, so up through yesterday. And obviously, it's been a warm month here.
Right.
First 2 weeks of the month of October have been very warm, and that's been the case pretty much east of the Rockies. There's kind of a real sharp dividing line between the Rockies and points east. West of kind of the front range of the Rockies, it's been a chilly October. They've had snow in many of the mountainous areas so far this month out west. So if you're not a fan of snow, you're probably glad that the West is keeping it so far. So that's what's been going on so far this October. The big question is, of course, we've got a big pattern change coming this week. What's going to happen from here on out? And this map shows a computer model forecast for the 19th through the 29th of this month. So basically towards the end of this week and taking us almost to the end of the month. And boy, this looks a lot different, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Looks like kind of the heart of the cool weather is going to shift east now and be centered across the plains states out in the middle of the country. And here across the Mahoning Valley, it's probably not going to be as far below average as it will be out in the plains. But hey, still, this looks like a much different pattern for us going forward.
Right, I know. It's almost like the second half of the month is just a complete, almost 180. And it was like that in August, too, where we had that big shift, cooler to the start, warmer at the end. Now it's the opposite.
Exactly.
Going into the latter half of fall.
And last winter kind of went the same way. We had a real cold stretch in January, and then just like flipping a switch, we went above average for a while for February. So these things do happen in the atmosphere. We get these sudden changes, and this cool down is going to kick in later on this week. But let's back up and talk about what's going on right now. Of course, it's been a beautiful day here. You know, today was perhaps thought to be a little bit cloudier than it turned out to be. These clouds moved away pretty quickly this morning, and we're left with just beautiful weather. The back edge of the clouds kind of close to I-79 right now. We're recording this about 4:30 this afternoon. Here's I-79 right here. And east of there, once you get out to central PA, it's still kind of murky and cloudy and cool, but we got lucky here. We're just far enough west that it turned out to be a real nice day.
It's been beautiful ever since we started the day too. It's just been abundant sunshine, and that's what we like.
And unfortunately we're not going to see a whole lot of days like this coming up. So the moral of the story is hopefully you were able to get outside and enjoy today a little bit. Temperatures here at about 4:30. Above average, mid-60s, close to 70. There's a 70 down in New Philly, and mid-60s pretty much everywhere else. A little cooler up near the lakeshore. Look at the wind direction out of the northeast up here, and that's cooled it down to 61 at Cuyahoga Airport, 62 Hopkins Airport, southwest of Cleveland. So definitely a little lake breeze situation going on there. Most of the action today is out in the plain states. Look at all this. Severe weather. Not here, but October can contain some isolated severe weather episodes, and they're getting that out in the plains today.
Right. A lot of heavy rain to the north, and that low pressure center is looking pretty strong at this point. There's a lot of, of course, we've got some severe thunderstorm warnings mixed in there in the severe thunderstorm watch off out in Kansas. So, but it's out of here right now, so we're not worrying about that today.
That's right. Not today yet. Low pressure's there. There's a cold front dangling south from it, and all of this is coming east. We're not going to get the severe weather here, but this cold front is coming east, and this is what's going to usher in the big changes for us at the end of the week. Look at these temperatures behind the front this afternoon out in the Rockies. Lots of 30s. Showing up.
Boy.
So it is chilly there, that's for sure. Let's talk about what's going to happen for our weather as we go forward. I'll take off all of the current information, and we will bring up the NAM model, which is one of our computer. Whoops, that's not what I want. Which is one of our computer models that we use in the kind of the shorter range out to a few days. And this will show us what the radar should look like as we go through time. And I'll kind of fast forward through tomorrow. We're doing fine. This is tomorrow afternoon or early afternoon. Some of the showers starting to get out towards Chicago and St. Louis, but towards the very end of this animation, as we go through tomorrow evening, notice the rain starting to get into western Ohio, and I think later on tomorrow night and into Wednesday morning, we're going to start to see the showers here. So nothing through tomorrow evening. We're doing fine. It's tomorrow night and Wednesday. So that's what you can plan on in the short term. As we go into the longer range, I've got a couple of computer models plotted up here, and we're going to kind of compare things on Wednesday. We've got the GFS model here, which is the American-produced kind of longer range model, and then we've got the European model, which is the European kind of counterpart to our GFS model. And sometimes it's useful to look at these things and kind of compare and contrast their ideas. Their ideas are pretty similar on Wednesday. It's not a complete washout. It's not going to rain the whole day, but there's going to be several rounds of showers, I think, on Wednesday. We were talking earlier about, looking out for maybe some thunder Wednesday, but we're not real impressed with that, are we, at this point?
Not right now. It looks, it just looks like it's going to be a general rain. We might have maybe a small thunderstorm scattered across the area, but it's going to be an isolated incident. Other than that, pretty much rain.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of ho-hum rain for most of us on Wednesday. We can't quite totally rule out a little thunder, but most of the time, just some innocent showers. Behind this front, this is when things start to change as we go into Thursday. Now, Thursday doesn't look real rainy. Notice there is a little difference here. Here's Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. The European model has kind of a good-looking slug of showers coming north and east. The GFS has it kind of concentrated a little more to the south down in Kentucky and Tennessee. So remains to be seen which one of these ideas is right. But nonetheless, we are going to allow for maybe a shower or two on Thursday and into Thursday night. Friday's coming up. High school football, of course, back in action Friday evening. Again, the models aren't in total agreement here on the big ideas, but I think no matter which model ends up being right, Friday night football is probably going to be all right.
Looks like it, yeah.
It's definitely going to be chilly, that's for sure.
Right.
Last
football weather, though.
Exactly. Classic football weather. Get out the hot chocolate and the blankets. Last Friday, hey, we were in the lower 60s.
Right.
Not this week. I think we'll be hard-pressed to get out of the 40s or lower 50s in most stadiums this Friday. And it's only Monday, but we're going to take a look at the weekend anyway. And at this point, it looks uneventful. It's going to be chilly, but does it rain? That's the big question. And again, the models have their differences. Here's Saturday evening. European model says, hey, there's probably a few showers around. GFS model doesn't have much at all. So I think that's going to be the story this weekend. There might be a shower or two here and there, but the big story overall, the big theme is going to be, hey, it's going to be cold out for the first time this month. So get ready. The shorts are going to need to be put back in the closet. I'm probably going to wear mine for the last time tomorrow.
Sounds good.
And then retire them for the season. So anyway, we ran a little long. Thanks for sticking with us on this edition of Weather Geeks with special guest weekend meteorologist Mike Joyce. And we will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.